Welcome to my first event of 2020. It's the International Women's Day Populaire, organized by Pennsylvania Randonneurs. It's a freezing morning, but it's set to warm up later. 107 kilometers, 66.5 miles to go. Let's take a quick look at the course. Starting at the Joan of Arc statue, we ride in front of the Philadelphia Museum of Art and then along the river as we make our way out of the city into the first control at a nature preserve. We then travel west to Evansburg State Park and the second control. This is the halfway point of the ride. From here, we turn back toward the city and find controls 3 and 4 in the Philadelphia suburbs before retracing most of our route. There's a quick detour on a recreational trail and through the historic Laurel Hill Cemetery before heading back to Fairmount Park and the finish. That's a total of 107 kilometers, 66.5 miles, and 979 meters, or just over 3,200 feet of climbing. After the standard riders meeting, there was one more order of business, a group picture with our arms parallel and an equal sign in honor of the day. With that done, it was 8 a.m. and time to roll out.
When you put me on the list, I'ma be next to the best. Master of the ceremony, ladies and the homies. Check me out, baby, you don't even know me. An apparition, haunt your house while you're listening. Blowing up the spot like nitroglycerin.
Bonus miles.
So here we are at the first stop. If you're new to randonneuring, you may be wondering what this is all about. Controls are checkpoints where riders must stop and do some activity to prove they stayed on the route. If you don't satisfy the requirements of each control, you cannot get credit for completing the ride. This one is an information control. Our brevet cards have a question, and the answer to that question is somewhere at this location. In this case, it's written on the sign next to the field. We write the answer in our brevet cards, and we're good. Then it's time to move on to the next control.
Yeah, it's just an info control.
Alright, can I borrow your pen when you're done?
Sure. I'm George, anyways. I'm Jim. Jim, good to meet you, man. Good to meet you, too.
This stop is at the halfway point, and it's typical of a staffed control. We stop and present our brevet cards to a volunteer who checks us in by stamping or signing the card and recording the arrival time. The time is important because not only does the entire event have a time limit, each control has an opening and closing time. You have to arrive before the control closes. While I made this look like a really quick stop, I actually took the time to use the restroom, eat an energy bar, and talk with a couple of people before getting on the road again. In fact, I nearly missed leaving with my group, but I quickly caught up. The postcard control is a new one for me, but it's a classic. We were given cards that were addressed to the organizers. After putting our names on the cards, we drop them in the mailbox. When the card arrives with the correct postmark, we get credit for that control. You can't drop the card at any other mailbox. The postmark must be from the post office specified as the control, or it doesn't count. During every event, we rely upon the support of businesses along the route that don't mind dozens of cyclists descending upon them throughout the day. Any business that would welcome randonneurs and serve as a control deserves recognition.
Oh, it's okay. Is this a control? Yeah.
Weaver's Way Co-op in Ambler, PA was a great choice for a control. There's a prepared food section, a bakery, and anything else you might need to sustain you on a ride. If you like to shop at a certain food store that is now owned by a giant online merchant, you'll be right at home. Plus, your purchase supports the community, so you can't get better than that. Oh, and Weaver's Way is not a sponsor of this video or anything. I'm just showing my appreciation. When a store is listed as a control, the standard procedure is to buy something and use the receipt as proof of your arrival time. You can ask someone to sign your brevet card, but they aren't obligated to do so. It never hurts to ask. If you're lucky like I was here, you'll find a sweet staff member who will have no problem helping you out.
Can you also sign our little cards for us?
What am I signing? My name?
Oh, our initials. And the time that we were here? Yes. That's all. On our ride and
Where would you like me to sign? Weaver's Way?
yeah, right here.
Initial here?
Yeah, put your initial there and 1216. Great. Thank you.
Thanks for coming. I hope you enjoyed your ride.
Oh, we're not done yet, but it is enjoyable.
It's nice out today.
It is.
Thinking that this would be a quick stop and we'd be on our way, I only bought a small snack for energy. I soon found out that most of our group was making this a full lunch break. That made sense since it was after 12. We had plenty of time, so no big deal. We'd be back on the road soon enough. Home stretch.
Yeah, I think so. All right. Ready to roll? I'm ready to roll. Allez.
Not too long after this point, my helmet cam battery died. The battery on my other camera was also low, and I wanted to conserve the power to record the finish. However, I was able to take some photos. As we approached the entry to Laurel Hill Cemetery, we came across a secret control. A secret control is usually set up at a point on the course that's easy to bypass. If you show up at the finish without stopping at the secret control, you'll be sent away to do the course properly, or you won't get credit for completing the ride. Once done with the secret control, we rode through the cemetery with its beautiful historic statues and monuments. At this point, we only had about 6 miles or 9.5 kilometers to go. Upon exiting the cemetery, we headed back over the river and retraced much of our outbound route back to Fairmont Park and the finish. And here we are at the end of the ride. All that's left to do is check in, sign our brevet cards, and give the cards and receipts to the organizers for validation. The organizers will make sure all of the ride requirements were met, and then report the results to the national and/or international sanctioning bodies. The ride then goes on your record as completed, and your brevet card is mailed back to you by the end of the season. I'd like to give a big thank you to Pennsylvania Randonneurs for organizing this event. They did a really great job on this one. Check down below for links to their website and the results for this ride. If you're still with me here, thank you for watching my very first video. If you enjoyed it and you want to see more videos like this one, let me know in the comments and click the like button. Subscribe to support the channel and click the bell icon to be notified of new videos as soon as I post them. Thanks again, and see you next time.